Jesus!
Hello guys, this is Algirdas with Quick Playing Tips, and today I'm going to talk about getting the most of your studies and just share my opinion and give you hopefully some tips which are going to help you to get the most of your time during your study years. So there are a lot of things to consider when it comes to the efficiency of your study years, and today I just want to talk about probably the single most important thing, in my opinion, which you really have to focus on if you want to make the most of your time during your undergrad, your grad studies. The number one most important thing which you need to determine before you even start your studies: what do you want to do with your music career? Are you going to be a solo player, brass band player, a symphony orchestra player, a military band player, chamber music group player, a teacher? What do you want to do? And that is going to determine what you need to be focusing on. What skill development do you need to be focusing on? If you're going to try and be really good in so many different areas, the chances are you're going to fail. And the thing with music, and especially brass music, you have to be very specialized with what you do. You have to be very good, because we don't have that many job opportunities, and there's not that many jobs in general which require brass players or brass teachers. So in order for you to even have a chance to get one, you have to be really good at meeting the criteria for the job. And getting a job is something which is going to determine whether you can successfully continue on improving with your music career, because that's something you're going to be doing as a part of your skill development, and it's very important. So once you decide which one are you shooting for, you need to figure out what are the criteria. So if you're going to be a military band musician, you have to figure out what degree, what level of education are they requiring. You're going to have to listen to a lot of music. You're going to have to know every single excerpt. You're going to have to practice excerpts. You're going to have to determine what sounds do the bands look for. Are they looking for somebody with broad vibrato, which is very unlikely? Or are they looking for somebody who has a very good bass instrument sound? Like bass, by bass I mean not the instrument bass, I mean the basic good sound. So good, projective sound, good pitch sound, ability to tune, ability to get along with the group, ability to be a group member. And if you're going to be a soloist, for example, you're naturally going to have to be somebody with extremely impressive technical skills. So your audience is most likely going to be a lot of other players who are looking at your abilities, technical abilities. Well, that's not all to it, but your technical abilities, and something that you're going to have to be doing on a higher level than 99% of the other players. That's the reality. That's why most of the brass players are going to come to listen to you, is to see something that they cannot do, whether it's musically or it's technically. But one thing for sure, you have to be very good in your technical skills. You have to have a lot of experience playing solos with piano, with bands. You have to be really good negotiating people, meeting with people. So, and this is just, giving you a rough example so you understand what I mean by specializing and determining the criteria for the job. So once you've done that, now the key is choosing the right electives, choosing the right program in your university, choosing the right university, right teacher, all that stuff. So you have to be very specific. If you're coming, that's the thing with music. I'm trying to encourage more and more people get into the music, and especially brass music. But in reality, if you're going to study that thing and pursue it as a career, it's a very tough goal. It's very achievable, but you have to know how to achieve it. And you have to have certain goals, and you have to have a certain goal before you even go to college. Why are you going there? Are you going there just because you like music? That's a super crappy goal. You can still do music while not necessarily studying. If you're going and pursuing a degree, which is going to cost you money, which is going to cost you a lot of time, a lot of effort, which is going to be, in a way, a little bit stressful, have a goal in mind, be planned, be structured, That's the #1 thing. There are so many other things which are important to consider, and I might do it in the future videos. But one thing which I wanted to talk about with you is making sure you know and you plan your future career as a musician. If you don't have a job and you graduate and you end up, doing something on the side to earn money, it's going to consume a lot of time. And music is something you always have to be on top of. So it's going to be hard to kind of study, still practice full-time and work full-time. And it's going to slow down the goals, the achievement of your career, and might be very demotivating and very, very hard. And my goal is to make it a little bit easier for you guys, and that's coming from somebody with a lot of experience and somebody who faced a lot of struggles. So it's not that I'm trying to discourage, it's like vice versa. I'm trying to get more people into playing brass instruments, get more audience, get more attention to brass music, because I think it's awesome, and I think sometimes it's being a little bit mispresented and the stereotypes are a little bit bad, sometimes, not always, but sometimes. So anyway guys, hopefully that was informative, and I really, really hope you enjoy these videos. And as always, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, post any questions you have. If you disagree with what I've just said, make sure to leave a comment down below. That's my personal opinion. There are so many different ways of doing things. There are so many different opinions. I'm not trying to neglect anyone. Vice versa, I'm trying to get people to engage into the conversation so younger people get more and more opinions to choose from and get this vast, amount of information so they can progress, make the right decisions. So that's my goal. So make sure to leave your opinion, whether it's in the description box or my Facebook page. I'm going to put the links down in the description box below. Follow me on Twitter. And if you find these videos useful, make sure it with your friends, your students, your colleagues. That would do me a huge favor, and that will help the channel to grow and spread the message. As always, thanks for watching. Stay safe. Work hard, keep motivated. Till the next time.